Get off of me now. Get off of me now.
What a horrible way to start the morning. Memorial Day at that. I originally had a whole nother video planned out, but then I decided to log on to the soul-sucking vacuum that is TikTok. And what I saw was, it was horrible. It was pretty bad. I felt like I couldn't make that video until I made this video. I apologize to anybody seeing this in the morning or off the wake up. This is anything but a lighthearted video. Just for a minute, imagine dropping your child off at school every morning thinking they're safe, believing the adults around them will protect them, believing that if something goes wrong, surely your child will tell you. But what if they can't? What happens when the person or group of people that you're trusting the most, not only can you not trust them, but it turns out to be the person actively doing the harm? And unfortunately, this is the exact situation that a Louisville mother and father had to go through.
Involving a young elementary student are now raising urgent questions for JCPS.
Tonight at Field Elementary was what they say was caught on hidden camera video.
Tiffany Lee described what she says happened to her 7-year-old son Samaj here at Field Elementary this week. And now the question she's asking to JCPS is how this was allowed to happen.
The mother at the center of this story is Tiffany Lee, a woman from Louisville. She said she started noticing something that every parent dreads. Her 7-year-old son Samaj, who has severe nonverbal autism, started coming home acting differently.
My son has severe nonverbal autism. He cannot speak, but I can.
Now, Samaj attended Field Elementary School in Louisville, Kentucky, where he was enrolled as a special needs student. Tiffany says she kept getting complaints from the school about behavior that just didn't line up with the child she knew at home.
Because over the course of months, I was flooded with calls and complaints about my child's behavior. Behavior that was not typical, not normal, and not something as his parents we had ever seen in our sweet child.
When I heard that part, it hurt me a lot. Imagine being in that position. Your kid coming home distraught, coming home obviously bothered, and you have no idea what's going on. And he can't even explain what happened. He can't tell you if somebody mistreated him. He can't tell you if somebody's intimidated him. He can't tell you if somebody's doing wrong to him. According to Tiffany, she felt like something wasn't adding up. The reports from the school just didn't match his behavior. She even reportedly asked to observe what was happening in the classroom, and she couldn't get answers. So she decided to do something on her own, which, brilliant move by the way, because what the hell. So she hid a camera in her son's hair before sending him to school.
I ordered a camera to be my son's eyes, his ears, his voice. I secretly hid the camera in his hair and sent him off to school on May 13th. And when I said I hid it, this is the camera I hid. So let's be clear.
And honestly, this is the part that's really bothering me about this story. It's the fact that she felt like she had to do that in the first place. It's truly heartbreaking. Sending your kid to school isn't supposed to feel like a gamble. And especially in a situation like this, when you may be dealing with children with special needs or children that are nonverbal, that responsibility becomes even bigger. You're trusting strangers with the most important person in your life. Not your phone, not your wallet, not your car, your child. And a nonverbal child. How low do you, how evil do you have to be? You know what I mean? And there's so many stories like this that go unnoticed, that people don't talk about, that we would have no idea is going on. According to Tiffany's account, not only was she trying to see what was going on, but she was trying to hear the voice that her son couldn't give her himself. I'm about to show it. It's a pretty rough watch. Now, from the video, I can't officially tell if the teacher or staff member hit Samaj, but the altercation does sound physical.
Get over! Get over!
This video from May 13th, taken from a hidden camera placed between the dreads of Samaj Lee, an autistic special needs student at Field Elementary. On this video, a woman mentions how she's leaving the room for a minute, while another staff member remains in the room with Samaj. And then you can hear the staff member firmly talking to him, followed by a series of noises while Samaj's head moves around.
Get off of me now. Get off of me now. Get back to me. Play with you no more.
The staff member eventually told Samaj to get away, followed by more noises, causing the boy to start yelling.
Get out of here.
Lee is now calling for cameras to be installed in classrooms that have special needs and nonverbal students.
Seeing this clip will make you think, if the mother was able to attach a camera and actually capture this moment, what else is going on when nobody's around, when the staff thinks nobody's looking? What else is taking place in there? The question immediately becomes, is this the first time? Obvious answer, probably not. Behavior doesn't just exist in a vacuum, especially when you're talking about children, especially when you're talking about vulnerable children, and especially when you're talking about children who can't always communicate what's happening. And that's terrifying. It just sits heavy with you after seeing a clip like that, you know?
What I discovered on the camera footage is something no parent should ever have to ever see or hear. Our child was put in a situation where he was scared, overwhelmed, and powerless.
And the boys' parents say they are demanding accountability from the district. A spokesperson for JCPS tells me the district is investigating and says the staff member has been reassigned.
I'll believe it when I see it. This is the staff member in question that we hear in the video. He goes by Robert Ransdell, referred to by the child's mother as Mr. R, works as an education assistant teacher for Field Elementary School in Louisville, Kentucky. And yeah, this is him. Not too easy on the eyes. I actually have a few questions myself. Not exactly a charmer, but I mean, yeah, this is him. This is the guy. Don't know what your thought process was, buddy. At the end of the day, parents aren't asking schools to be perfect. They're asking schools to be safe. And listen, realistically, right, no system is perfect. Schools are made up of people, and people make mistakes. But this was not a mistake. We're talking about children, special education students. And honestly, something like this probably starts before the hiring process. More background screening, better reference checks, better training. I'm talking about a thorough examination of knowing the implications, knowing what you're dealing with, knowing the severity of the job that you have, of being these role models. And schools do need support too. And that's honestly what makes all this so tricky. Because another uncomfortable reality is funding. You know, when you get into classroom support aides, more specialists, more training opportunities, better staff to student ratios, although that does not justify in any way whatsoever what happened. Accountability is, nothing is above accountability. I just think of these systems and these schools, if everybody just tried a little harder and tried more, there could be changes and there could be improvements. Protect students, protect good teachers, and protect trust. My name is Justin Volt. Sorry this was a little darker video. If you like, leave a like. If you want to see more of my face, subscribe. If you don't, I understand. Leave something funny in the comments. Leave your thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate you guys for watching. Seriously, anybody that watched this all the way through, I appreciate you for watching. More videos on the way soon as always. I'm Justin Volt. I'll see you guys.
I am his voice. He cannot speak, but I will speak for him. Justice for Samaj.